What's going on, everybody? We are day 27 of veg, and I'm just taking a little break, sitting down here, and I've been rolling around in my chair here, checking out this is the plants that aren't getting any light. You can really see we don't get much branching going on. This is actually one of the Maybellines from Bent Wizard, I believe. And then I think this was a Alpha Skunk. Oops, just broke a leaf. Alpha Skunks here, Maybelline, a Maybelline. And they're just there for the roots, basically to get some good roots into the system. I don't expect much of anything from those. They were just leftovers from what we couldn't fit in here. The smaller runts, so to speak. The ones that didn't make the cut. This is the Verde Skunk from Luna Whitcomb. Looking really good. This is one of the stretchier ones. This one was really lanky. Not a lot of branching, but it has come into its own. We'll see how it stretches out. Probably be one of the better ones. And this one was real short. You can see the difference. It's never really taken off. Just stayed nice and short, stocky. See this leaf right here on the inside of that. That thing is huge. So we're going to go ahead and get that out of here. See that right there? There's a branch on the inside of the branch. I'm just going to take that leaf. And now I'm going to open that up. You see. Just gonna chop and drop that, but that opened that up. Just come in here and bend it over, and we can do the same with this one on that branch there. Let's see this one right here. I don't have to take the whole leaf, but I can just pluck that one leaf off of that, or that one finger off of that leaf, and it really opens up to allow light to get down. Start getting these lower branches light. Help that thing come on up here. Get these lowers to come on up. And we do this every day, pretty much. I'm probably going to go ahead and take this big leaf here. Oop, pop it right off just like that. Move these around a little bit where I know they're getting some light. Bend her ass over and let her go. That looks pretty good. This one has not been. It's got all these plants right at day 26, 27. Like today, I mean, these things are really not even gone into flower yet. But as I'm breaking up the leaves, it's like every day that I come in and I pluck a leaf, or I take a leaf, or I take a finger. And I'll always chop and drop. Of course, when I'm chopping and dropping, I've got to sniff a little bit. And it seems like each day it gets a little smellier, a little smellier, a little smellier. And that's exactly what we want to have happen. It makes sense that that's going to happen because we're giving these plants stress. So each leaf we pluck, it knows it, and it's reacting to it, I'm assuming. And it's going to probably think it's under fire. Taking some heat and wants to protect itself, and it's going to protect itself with those terpenes and the cannabinoids and all the good stuff that it produces to protect itself is what we want. So it's about time for this big monster here to go out of here. I'm just going to be careful not to break the lower branch. Just going to pop it off. Spread it out a little bit. Take this inner, see this branch right here? It has that inner, it has a basically an outer leaf here. Each branch has two leaves, an outer and an inner. The one that's inside I usually like to take. And it really opens up the inside of these plants. You can see each branch has some air pocket. Now it still has a leaf to photosynthesize, but we took the inner one to give that air flow, that light flow. Doesn't really need everything. All these leaves aren't getting light, so I'm just trying to take the ones that aren't going to give light, and the ones that are going to, if I do take it, it's going to give more light to more leaf structure. Underneath of that big leaf is all this little stuff, so I want all that little stuff to get the light instead of that one big leaf. We're not growing leaves. I'm not trying to grow leaves here. I mean, I love these things. They're nice and pretty, and they're big, and you need these to photosynthesize the plant. But we can remove the ones that we don't need, and these plants seem to love it. Actually, they like to be plucked. They like to be plucked, huh? Go figure. So then we come over here to these, and these are really filling out. I'll get a top view. You can really see how they really filled in and look really good all the way over. It seems to give a better picture if I hold it up here like that, doesn't it? And come down here, it kind of changes a little bit. Just noticing that. I'm assuming it's from the light, intensity of the light. Right now we've got the Grand Masters at 72%. Only running the one channel, 444 watts of power. And they are loving life. Once we, on Tuesday, we'll add the warm whites. We'll start to add that red. Excuse me. And that will start the flowering process, and that will start these babies to stretch, and that's the fun time. That's when the fun begins. Not that this isn't fun, but when the fun begins, boy, it begins. They will start to go and go and go. And we see the good stuff. So it looks like we're a little dry down here, but I do see some little bit of grass there. Look at that. We're going to be that's one thing we're going to do. If not today, maybe tomorrow. We're going to be. I've been waiting for this IMO to cool down, and it's right at 92, 91 degrees right now. Still a little too warm. I'm going to wait for it to get down to room temperature basically, so I'm just going to let a little air in here. The black soldier flies that were in here, I'm sure they're all gone down to the bottom maybe, or I've cooked them all out of here. I don't know. I bet if I went down deep, there's a dead one right there. Look at this. Zoom in on this soil and it just looks delicious. And it really smells. I mean, if you could smell it, it is earthy. Oh, see, I figured if I went deep enough, I'd find some black soldiers still living. They can handle that heat. I bet they're deep though. Some of them ain't gonna make it. Oh yeah, I can still feel the warmth. I can feel it. Yep, look, I told I knew they'd be deep. They can handle that heat, but they're down there with that organic matter. Breaking down that kelp I put in. And all the other stuff. God knows what's in here. The compost, you know, I put mixed compost in here. It's just food scraps, you know, stuff that's been composted down out of the kitchen. Rabbit poo, kelp meal, a cup of kelp meal out of all that soil, just a cup, and then we mixed it. I put that in when that was put in at the beginning. So who knows if that's even, well, I know it's still there because it's just been broken down and probably relatively available now. So when I go to put it in, hopefully the plants will just take what they want, leave the rest. Just moving over some of this string algae. You can see that it's attached itself to some of these agates in here. Take some of that algae here and just pile. I've been piling it up right here, and this, you can see the worms just run right through it. They love it. Isopods, worms. This is what they like to eat. Springtails, road beetles, you name it. They all like it. The worms just can hightail it back into the creek if somebody like me comes along and messes with them. Look at that baby shrimp. Oh, he took off. We got baby shrimp. I forgot to tell you. Lots of babies. And I saw the mother up here earlier. We got a lot. There she is. There's a baby right there. Really hard to see the babies because they're so small. And the light in here is really hard to see. There's one right there. No, that's a worm. Really hard to see. There's a baby. There's the mother. They're so small though. And the lights just give me that reflection, so it's about impossible to see them with this camera. I did my best. I apologize for that. And we've got all these. We've got the Key Walker Kush. We've got some Phrase Marmalade. We've got some Maybelline. We've got Grape Gushers times Peach Pistols. Verdi Skunk. Verdi Skunk. Alpha Skunk Cheese. And that's what we're running. These four, everything over here and in the middle and this is feminized. These four here, so these two are the same genetic, these two are not feminized. So we just have to keep an eye on these four here. You can see the Key Walker Kush is the biggest one over here. Kush